3, 2, 1.
Let's get ready to rumble!
So a lot of new questions come from this section of the book. Let's see how you guys do. And I'm guessing this this Kahoot session is actually going to show who's been practicing on the website and who hasn't, because all these questions are actually on the website. All right, so in the Middle Ages, most of Danish literature was written in Latin. This was because of the influence of the Catholic Church at the time. 9 people got this wrong. This question has actually shown up once. There's about 2 questions that have shown up before, but the rest have never shown up. All right, next one. This one as well. All right, round of applause. Only one person got this wrong. Now you know what you don't know. This is a previous exam question. Everything else from here on has never shown up in an exam before. And if you don't do too well in this Kahoot, it's okay. You still have over 40 days to go. So it's just to point out your weak spots. Then you could go ahead and work on those. All right, next one. This one has shown up as well. But let's see how you guys do. All right, so it's Leonora Christina. She was thrown in jail, and she wrote a book while she was there, or she wrote a book about her experience while she was in there. All right, so I'm not expecting the numbers to look better than this as we keep going, but let's see how it goes. 13 people got this wrong. It's Yamazmind. It was written by Leonora Christina. There's going to be a lot of reshuffling of the top 5. Good competition. All right, so more than half of you got this wrong. Hopefully, the 20 people that got this right, they got it right as a result of their practice, but I don't know. Like I said, all of this information is on the website. It's in the quiz, in the literature quiz on the website, okay? So if you don't do too well in this, just go and practice with that quiz. On to the next one. All right, so we have Eric at number 1, Tanker at number 2, Natter at number 3, E at number 4, and Mar at number 5. Tom is the highest climber, up 8 places. We have 31 questions to go. You've seen this before. All right, not bad. This is a frequently asked question. So I'm not surprised that you guys got that right. Han just hits an answer streak of 6.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Next one. Okay, not bad. He was a representative of the Enlightenment and the Enlightenment philosophy. 11 people got this wrong. Like I said before, do not despair. Just practice with the quiz on the website. And by the way, this is that chapter I keep talking about where I say, make a list of everyone who's written anything, what they've written, when they wrote it, when it was published. Just have a list of those and you'll have all the information. And do this for the whole of chapter 5. All right, so we've got Tanker at number 1, Eric at number 2, E, Nata, Ma. Sunny is the highest climber, up 4 places. 29 questions to go. All right, not bad. H.C. Anderson wrote The Emperor's New Clothes. And they've asked a lot about, Grimmar Erling, Lille Helfu, and the other books, but they rarely ask about this, so they could ask about this next. All right. What? Okay. Next one. All right, H.C. Anderson as well. There's never been a question about this specific book, so it could show up in the next test, but who knows? It's good you guys did well in this. Only 9 people got this wrong. Now you know what you don't know. On to the next one. H.C. Anderson yet again. So far, we've run into 3 books that H.C. Anderson wrote that have never been asked about. So this is what I mean by making that list, okay? I can tell 19 people haven't made the list. Like I said before, do not despair. This is just showing you what you don't know. So you go and fix that weak spot. We have 26 questions to go. It's a static top 5. Eric still at number 1, Tanker right behind him at number 2, E at 3, Ma at 4, and Nata at 5. All of them have over 9,000 points, so I'm guessing they've all scored correctly. Round of applause for these guys. I have a strong suspicion that they have really put in a lot of work practicing. But let's see if this top 5 stays the same. Next one. Okay, 14 people got this wrong. The question that usually pops up about this guy is about the national anthem. Rarely is there ever any other question about him, about another one of his works, but this is another one of his works. And I think there's two others, there's one other one mentioned. But well, for the 14 people that got this wrong, now you know what you don't know. Practice, practice, practice. Static top 5. These guys are elite players. Round of applause. JK is the highest climber, up 4 places. You have 25 questions to go. Let's see how you guys do in this. All right. Even if you didn't know the answer to this, you could make a kind of educated guess. It's definitely not, well, not definitely, but you can guess that it's not H.C. Andersen. Karen Blixen, well, okay, I'm not going to go into Karen Blixen because there's questions about her coming up. But yes, it's Steen. And there's never been questions about this specific author or any of his works. So this is a potential new question in the exam. Remember, for the people that were not here, when I did the analysis of the exam, okay, so ever since the rules were changed in 2021 and the Danish values questions were added to the exam, the number of new questions has been going up. So in November 2022, there was 19 new history questions out of 35 questions. And that was not the case in the past, where the exam was made up of mainly frequently asked questions. So what that means is you have to get familiar with these new questions, and you also have to read the book, okay? You can't get away from this. You can try, but you will probably end up failing the exam if you try to skip this, or if you try to, go through a shortcut. Anyways, let's carry on. Static top 5, the elite guys are still there. On to the next one. All right. So, by the way, if there's anyone new here that's wondering what the analysis I'm talking about, it's on YouTube, and it was during the session where we did, I think it was the Danish political parties and their leaders. So just hop on the YouTube channel and have a look there. You see what I'm talking about. All right. 11 people got this wrong. Not bad. I was expecting more people to get this wrong, but round of applause. Still the same guys. Wow. Aman is the highest climber, up 3 places. Next one. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well, as expected, almost half of you got this wrong. It's Herman Bang. I'll say again. I know I sound like a broken record. Please have some patience with me. But I have to keep saying this over and over again, okay? Please make the list. Okay? Go to chapter 5. Make a list of all the authors, all their works, when those works were published. and what those books were about. Okay? Please do that because there could be new questions. As a matter of fact, there was a new question in the last exam from this chapter, and I think also in the previous exam. So there could be a new one from this chapter. Anyways, moving on. Okay, so I think it was E that fell out of the top 5. Now Nata took his spot, and Pan is now in. At number 5, 3 players reached an answer streak of 3.
Excellent.
On to the next one.
Uh-oh.
Okay, not bad. Oh, okay, well, no, yeah, okay. 17 people got this wrong. 1886 was when the book was published, Velvine. Well, there's not much else to say about this. Ma is out of the top 5. At the moment, Eric, Tanker, Nata, Pan, and E. E came back in. Deeps has the highest answer streak of 15. Wow. So that's 100% so far, and she's on fire.
Excellent.
Next one. This should be a no-brainer, but let's see. All right, round of applause. Henrik Pontoppidan was an author. Next one. We're almost halfway through. (1917). So over half of you got this wrong. Well, now you know what you don't know. Now you know the weak spot. Fill that gap. Next one. Can't remember who fell out, but E is climbing the charts yet again, and Ma is back in at number 5. Are we past the halfway point? No, the next question is the halfway point. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Wow. I wasn't expecting this. Round of applause. Okay, I guess I underestimated you guys. Only 10 people got this wrong. Now you know what you don't know. Next one. All right, so we are at the halfway point right now. Tanker, this guy is pretty remarkable. Ever since we started practicing with the Kahoots, he's always been in the top 5. It's very rare that I don't see him in the top 5. Round of applause. He's got 100% so far. This guy has been practicing. I know that for a fact. He's been practicing since January. So he's been putting in the work. And he's on fire.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Good work, man. We've got 18 questions to go. 1901. I wasn't expecting you guys to know this well. Now you know what you don't know. Next one. Static top 5 still. AVF is the highest climber, up 4 places.
Excellent. Uh-oh.
18 people got this wrong. Well, now you know what you don't know. Next one. Nata is out. Pan is back in. 5 players reached an answer streak of 3. You got 16 questions to go. Okay, almost half of you got this wrong. It was published in 1937. So, well, as I always say, now you know what you don't know. Fill the knowledge gap. Next one. Static top 5. Not much is going on. This should be a no-brainer, but let's see. All right, round of applause. Only 7 people got this wrong. The name of the book should have given it away. Cuba is not in Africa. Kenya is. So even if you didn't know, you could have done some educated guessing. I know, by the way, if you're in the exam and you see a question that you don't know the answer to, you can do some educated guessing by eliminating some of the answers and then arriving at the most probable answer. On to the next one. Aman is back with an answer streak of 3 and he's on fire.
Oh my! He's on fire!
All right, round of applause. Tom is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Excellent.
12 questions to go. All right, not bad. Round of applause. Static top 5. Keshab is back in the game 3 in a row. Next one. Deepna, you're right. Educated guesses won't work with yours, so that's why it's good to make a list. All right. Only 9 people got this wrong. Not bad. Next one. right. 27 people got this wrong. Well, this is an obvious weak spot. So plug that knowledge gap. Next one. Like I said before, this quiz is on the website, so you can practice with it there. Everything that we do in these Kahoots is on the website. Okay. Not bad.
Excellent.
Okay. At the moment, we have Eric, Tanker, Vix, Ma, and Pan. Eric and Tanker have held that number 1 and number 2 since the beginning. Vix on the podium at number 3. Ma and Pan just got into the number 4 and number 5 spots. Omar is the highest climber, up 3 places. We have 9 questions to go. We'll be done with this. All right, so this Inga Christensen is definitely a super weak spot for most people. Well, at least you're finding out now and not in the exam. 22 people got this wrong, so that's more than half. Sorry, guys. Perner is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Excellent.
Static top 5, 8 questions to go. All right, not bad. Only 13 people got this wrong. Next one. E is back in the top 5. Nice. JK is the highest climber, up 3 places. We have 7 questions to go. Okay, another weak spot. Now you know what you don't know. Let's plug that gap. This is actually a relatively new book. Next one. Okay, so we're at question number 30. We still have Eric at number 1, Tanker at number 2, Vix at number 3. So static top 3. E has just burst into the top 5 at number 4. And Pan also at number 5, but E is on fire.
Oh my! He's on fire!
We have 6 questions to go. We'll be done for tonight. And if there's anybody feeling bad that they're not doing so well in this Kahoot, please don't. That there's no point you feeling bad. It's just for you to figure out what you don't know. That's the point of these Kahoot sessions, okay? Figure out where you have weak spots, and then you go and strengthen your knowledge in those weak spots. We still have about 40 days over 40 days to go, so we have a lot of time. We have covered a lot of material. So if you've been practicing with us since the beginning of March, this is the middle of April now, so we've basically covered all the frequently asked questions, majority of all the exams, and now we're covering things that we've never seen before in the exams. All right, 5 questions to go. Next one. All right, round of applause. The players just hit an answer streak of 6.
Excellent.
Static top 5, 4 questions to go. All right, Yahya Hassan. 14 people got this wrong. Now you know what you don't know. Baf is making a comeback with 3 in a row. 2 questions to go. Wow.
Excellent.
Panka has the highest answer streak of 34, so that's 100%. He's not number 1 though, so he just gets a regular fire.
Oh my! He's on fire!
This guy, Eric, actually, this is the first time I've seen Eric number 1. It's always good to see new names. Round of applause to you. Other than that, it's a static top 4, and Ma is back in the top 5. Ma has been going in and out of the top 5. But Ma is back. We've got 2 questions to go. Next one. All right, he sold over 100,000 copies of his poetry collection. Okay, Katrina is saying, I don't think there's only one with the answer streak of 34, so that's you as well. A round of applause. Okay. Yeah, humble brag, humble brag. All right, we're going to the last question. Before we go to the last question, I want to make it, well, not a suggestion. I wanted to float this idea with you guys. What do you guys think of meeting up one time or maybe 2 times to do a Kahoot where we're actually physically there in the same room? Let me know what you think in the chat. We're moving on to the last question. Okay, this was a combo breaker. 4 players just dropped their answer streak of 4. Sorry, guys. Last question. All right.
Excellent.
Okay. Podium time. Vix, Tanka, and Eric. All right. And we got E and Ma at number 4 and 5.